Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on DMS Gaming. It's Air Conflicts, the collection, and we're going to be starting with the Secret Wars. We're going to be doing the campaign mode and we're going to be working through the campaign missions. We're just going to try something a little bit different for the channel and do some air combat, some World War type fighting. So let's get going, let's see what the game is all about, and hopefully it'll be a good little series until Mario Strikers comes out. Apparently we can earn platinum points as well.
My name is Dorothy Debec, daughter of the great departed fighter ace Guillaume Debec. My friends call me Didi. Actually, when all this began back in July 41, I had only one friend, Tommy Carter. He'd flown with my father in the Great War. Tommy raised me. He joked that God had forgotten to give me feathers. On my 14th birthday, he told me I'd never known anyone so uncomfortable on the ground, but so at peace in the air. I probably shouldn't have been flying at that age, but Tommy didn't seem to care. He wanted to teach me, and I wanted to learn. Tommy and I had survived well enough back then. We smuggled, bartered, and stole, taking any job that required a pilot. But the war changed everything. The world was on fire and the flames were closing in around us. The skies were no longer safe. But Tommy was right about me. There was no way I was staying on the ground.
Right, so that was a nice little intro with some voice acting. That's good, it means I don't have to read too much. But anyway, this is the first mission, which is Destination Tobruk. Tobruk is under siege and no one knows how long it can hold out. Independents are usually frowned upon, but in this situation, seasoned smugglers are the Allies' best friend. Supplies are more important than conscience when the enemy is at the gates. Objectives: land at Tobruk. So let's have a look. It's A to continue. So what have we got here? We get to choose which aircraft. Sopwith Camel says recommended. We'll go for that one. So left stick, stay plane, decrease, increase speed, machine guns, right? A button, rockets. Okay, fly through the rings to land. The enemy planes nearby, you'll need to destroy them before you can land. It's easy to fly through the rings accurately if you line up on them from a long approach. Okay. Let's see how we do at this. June the 16th.
Didi, you're back. How's it look?
It looks very much as though we should be minding our own business, Tommy.
The group leader's offer is generous. And Didi, this is war. It affects us as much as anyone else if the fascists gain power.
I'm a smuggler, Tommy. A profiteer, not a folk hero. This isn't like your last war. This is altogether messier. I'm approaching Tobruk, and any fool who shoots me down also destroys 12 cases of single malt. That would be a tragedy.
Didi, your father, he would say to fight.
My father is dead, Thomas. Over and out.
Okay, Didi, just bring your bus down into Brook. Try not to attract too much attention, okay? We'd hate to lose that Van Blanc Anglaise.
Right. Oh, looks like we're getting shot at. Right, we move the camera. Yeah. Oh, that's bombs, right. Looks like we're heading towards Tommy.
Sorry, Dee Dee. You can't land yet. You're gonna have to plug those Luftwaffe planes. Here, the group leader wants a word. As a gesture of goodwill, I've arranged a little surprise for those jellies. If you need help, head toward the marked ambush point. McIntyre out. You heard the man? Act like a mouse, bag yourself a cat.
Destroy Luftwell, lure into ambush. Right. I think I got that one. Next. Who's next? Oh, they're doing the loop on us. Right, okay. It's the next one down. Okay, just a little more, and he's a goner. There we go.
You handle yourself well. Of course, I expected no less of a Beck. The group leader flew with your father, Dee Dee. I need good pilots, Mr. Beck. I have squadrons trained in aerial combat, but sometimes the war effort requires more finesse. You will be well paid for your services, I can assure you. Money, Dee Dee. We could hire that Aussie Ackhammer I mentioned. Can't fly if your wings are broken.
If I agree, will you let me land?
Right, so that was the first mission done. Yeah, quite like that, to be honest. A nice little introduction. July 1941, group leader Gerald McIntyre has offered us money in exchange for services. My instinct is to say no. I've still no desire to become a lost cog in the Allied war machine, but I need an air mechanic to stay in the sky, and that costs money. Tommy knows a man, one of the Tobruk rats, and the idea of flying fully commissioned planes again appeals very much indeed. I guess I'll have to risk allying myself with this officer for a while, irrespective of the danger.
Our resources dwindling. Tommy and I decided to recruit a maverick mechanic called Clive Greer. An Australian by birth, a wanderer by inclination, a drunk by character. No one else would take him, and he took pay in whiskey, which worked well for us at the time. I didn't expect a neatly pressed uniform and a brisk salute, but Clive still came as a shock. His overalls looked as though they'd been dragged down the runway and back, and he smelled as though he drank more fuel than he had put in the planes. But for all my misgivings, there was something about him that appealed. Like us, he was an outsider, a reject, trapped in the middle of somebody else's war. Give him a weekend and a pile of scrap and Clive can make a bathtub fly rings around a Messerschmitt, Tommy promised. And, like a good girl, I trusted his instincts. For better or worse, we had our mechanic.
Smuggle motor parts. Tobruk is being choked. In a war fought with machines, parts are needed to keep those machines running. Ahmed's network has turned up some potentially useful spares, and we need them as soon as possible. We need a seasoned smuggler to bring them in. You should stay unseen during this mission. Avoid Luftwaffe patrols. Don't fight them. Objectives: collect motor parts at marked point while undetected. Okay, so if you need to stay undetected, keep a close eye on your radar and maintain a safe distance from all enemy aircraft. The critical distance is marked on your radar with a white circle. If you stay out of the circle, you can remain unnoticed. Okay, we'll try then.
Ahmed has contraband for us, some motor parts. Clive can use a few and we can flog the rest. Ahmed's waiting at the usual rendezvous point, but the sky's thick with Luftwaffe. Fly low and stay out of sight, okay?
That's what we were trying to do, but we got spotted, unfortunately. Then we need to land again.
Didi, that is you. Quickly land and do not be seen. I cannot trust anybody. There are enemies all around.
You would sound paranoid, Ahmed, except that you're absolutely correct.
Right, so we have to return to base and not get caught. I think we need to just go this way. I'm doing much better this time. We haven't been spotted yet. Hope we can land. That should be the mission done. We didn't stand a chance against the aircraft last time, but I think we're going to be okay this time. Return to...
Nice work, Didi.
There we go.
Aye, aye. I heard a furphy that someone's brought me some bits and pieces. Nice going, boss.
Well, that's the mission completed, so that's good. Nice. July 1941. We've looked into some useful parts which might make Clive's job easier. I'm not sure about this drunken Aussie mechanic. It's clear that my plane flies better after his attention. but his ever-present hip flask and chaotic manner annoy me. I can't shake the feeling that he's trouble, and by hiring him, I've hired his trouble as well. And we need to stop the Nazi spy. Rommel must have superior intelligence to be this effective. Rumours of Nazi spies are circulating, and whether they exist or not, it's damaging our morale. On the other hand, if they do exist and we find them, that will raise confidence. This is a search and destroy mission suitable for a single pilot. Use your instruments to locate the spy's hidden base in the desert. Locate hidden oasis. We'll use the Spitfire. In some missions you'll be asked to locate something. You can use the radio poundage meter to home in on radio signals from your objective. The signal will be stronger when you are facing in the correct direction.
Grim news, Mr. Beck. Reports of Nazi spies operating on the southeast of Tobruk. It would seem that they're part of our resupply difficulties.
It would certainly explain the recent Luftwaffe presence.
Precisely. A direct assault could get bloody. But if you can find their hideout, you can take them out cleanly. Months ago, I flew over a small oasis in that area. Might be worth checking out.
Right, we're being spotted. Let's turn around and fight this guy. We've got another one on our tail as well now. Here he is. There we go. Apparently it's this way. We can find their little hidden base. You see the radar in the bottom there where it says direction, it's just flashing like hell, so I'm guessing we're going in the right direction here. Yeah.
I see something. Yes, this is it. You were right, Tommy.
If anyone tries to escape, stop them, DeBeck. We can't afford to lose them now.
That not stopped him. I'd have thought it would have.
Got one. And there's another.
Don't let those spies escape.
looks like someone's shooting us.
That's the second. But, damn it, I see planes. The others must have been distractions.
Now here we go.
Down, Debek.
Dogfight time. 1 minute 27 to get rid of them. Well, there's one.
You've got to down them all. Keep at it.
Well, there's another one. Another one. There we go.
Job done, Dee Dee. That saved our bacon for the time being. Indeed. Bacon saved, Mr. Beck. We get our supplies, and the Rommel will be forced to reevaluate.
Mission complete. Lovely. August 1941. Stopping the Nazi spies reminds me that the war machine, with many moving parts, a logistical operation, and all the big decisions are based upon the efforts of little people. The scale of it is frightening, but liberating as well. Danger and opportunity are money makers for me, and the greater the chaos, the more chance I have of staying independent. A smuggle whiskey. In a siege, morale is as vital as ammo and rations. Rommel is sweeping the desert for smugglers and spies, and Ahmed needs to shift his stores of whiskey out of there. Pay the man, take the goods, and for a night or two at least, morale will rise. Be careful to protect yourself, but protect Ahmed too. He's too valuable to lose. Objectives, fly to marked point. Well, I really liked the Spitfire, so I'm going to use that again.
Is the whiskey worth the risk, Dee Dee?
The booze is a bonus, Tommy. Ahmed will always big if we pull this off.
Stay clear of the Luftwaffe until you have the goods. You may have to fight your way back.
Alright, so we have to be a bit stealthy with this mission. Stay out the way of these planes. Oh, it looks like the on us anyway from the get-go. See if we can stay out of the way this way. Over this ridge here. And we should be there, I think. We'll just keep low for now. We're in this gorge. I see our landing point.
Dee Dee, quickly, quickly! I will find me for sure.
So what's our next? Just to deliver it. So I think we're gonna just...
You've got trouble, Dee Dee. A Nazi ground patrol is homing in on your signal.
I'm completely in your hands.
You'd better deal with those Nazis, Dee Dee.
That's one.
Destroy the Nazi
Ignatius
ground patrol.
DD. If you need anything, you need only ask.
Glad to help, Acolyte. And our boys back in Tobruk will thank you too.
Was that mission completed? Oh, well, that was easy enough. Since the whiskey run, Rommel's grip on Tobruk has become even tighter. Auchinleck has just replaced Wavell as the new Allied commander for this theatre, but there'll be no counterattack for months. Tobruk might hold out, but can we? At least the whiskey I've flown in give the men some respite from the siege. Cripple oil reserves. Okay guys, we're going to go back for now. We've had a nice little look at Air Conflict, the Secret Wars. And that was part 1 of this new series on DMS Gaming. If you have liked the content, give me a like and a sub. And until next time when we continue with the campaign, that's it from me. And I will see you guys on the flip side.